I tell you, Drake is universal. You cannot just look at him as an artist anymore. He's way beyond an artist. You can forget that. Drake is iconic. He's Chris Breezy with the dance move. Oh my goodness. Look, Drake led the Toronto Raptors back to victory. They were down 17 points, and there was a guy who never sat down the entire game. Drizzy Drake. He was, the coach couldn't tell him what to do. The NBA referees wouldn't tell him what to do. He's sitting there, right there, clapping in players' ears, running around the whole court like he's calling plays. I'm thinking he's a coach. That's how much power they have given Drake. And he goes on, what's that, Twitter, and put that teardrop on. And I was like, that was the wrong thing to do. Because Paul George, I'm like, that was the best shooting display he had in the playoffs, period. And so I knew you were scared. It was that kind of night in the Air Canada Center. I was like, is he feeling all right? I know he's excited about the come from behind victory, but Toronto ran off some like 12 some unanswered points. It was the biggest collapse in Indiana Pacer history. You know, and somebody who's been with the Pacers for over 20-some years said this is the worst loss in my 28 years I've ever seen in Indiana Pacers history. That's just something you don't say about your team when that's going on. But let's talk about Breezy. I mean, not Breezy, Drizzy, the other one. The Toronto kid. That kid is magic. Anything he touched, it seems to work out for him. He got the whole Toronto under his thumb. How did that even happen? How does a rapper get that power? I can't think of one rapper that got a town, a whole city under his thumb. You know, it is Toronto, but my goodness. They didn't give this man the key to the city. The man basically said, look, anybody talk about you, we kick them out. They come to Toronto, no more. Now he's the ambassador of the NBA. I'm quite sure that the league going to say, look, he's got to follow some restrictions and sit his butt down somewhere. You know, he don't play in this league. And he's out there. We were looking for it. Then we do this for real over here. Come to OVO, live out your dream for about a week.